The imagination can be a hugely powerful and creative force, allowing stories to travel across different cultures, across different languages, and across different media.
Translation is all around us. It's one of these things that's sort of hidden in plain sight. We want people to think about translation, to realise how much translation is everywhere.
There are loads of people here from all around the place in the community. One of the things they're doing is looking at the exhibition. They seem quite engaged by it. They're listening to talks, but they're also getting involved in lots of translation activities, slightly mad translation activities, puzzling over how to translate things that are completely untranslatable, playing around with language in all sorts of ways. So it's a lovely evening.
If you read the instruction manual for your mobile phone or for a photocopier, that is doing a good job if it's not doing anything creative. But literary translation has to be creative.
Every language is a system on its own, within which each word gains its meaning from its relationship with other words. And so if you're translating into another language, you're making choices all the time. If you're, for instance, translating a literary text or a text that's culturally very important or perhaps has accumulated a lot of different meanings over time, then each translation is going to open up different layers of meaning and different connections between words in the text. If you translate a poem, then every translator is going to create a new poem out of that process of translation, and those poems will differ.
When we think about the phrases in the King James Bible that are so influential in the way that we think of our own language, well, they came about from translators thinking what's the best way to say something from Hebrew or Aramaic or from Greek, things that we think of as fundamentally, intrinsically ours as British, and they aren't, that they have come through the process of translation.
English literature is always in interaction with other languages. In my view, there isn't really such a thing as English literature or French literature. There are just books that happen to be written in one language rather than another. Poets especially, who want to find new ways of writing, they go to other languages for inspiration.
What I hope that the exhibition can show is you mustn't take identity for granted. We're all hybrid, we're all mongrel, and translation is the secret, invisible tool that gives us these things.